Welcome back. We're playing some more Oxygen Not Included. This is Dr. Obsidia. Thanks for joining today. We now have a new cycle, and everybody's sitting down to eat. Got our crops growing here. And our research is chugging along as well. Alright, we do have a manual airlock right here, so if we're going to be... It says here, blocks liquid and gas flow, maintaining pressure between areas. It's the first time to do this. Airlocks can quarter off dangerous areas and prevent gases from seeping into the colony. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work, so I want to be a little bit careful about it, but this gas is going to fall naturally, so I think before we even get close to it, I'd like to build maybe up higher than that. Let's see, this is going to be a level right here. Maybe I'm going to build up here and see what happens. I'm not sure. We do have our airflow tile right there. We're going to want to build that there because we do want to flow air through. CO2 will fall down and oxygen will go above it, so we're going to dig up here to this airlock and then use that. And of course, we may need to put some kind of vent or something in here to suck out all the CO2 and spit it back down into here. Also have this area down here we were making too, so we're going to put a terrarium down in there to eat up that CO2. And we would like some more airflow through here because this oxygen is going to rise up and it's kind of slipping over here, so we're going to put it right above that and right above there, I think. And that'll let oxygen rise straight up from this thing. Actually not too worried about letting a little bit of CO2 leak through. It's going to be okay. It'll just drop down here and get converted. We just don't want all that CO2 to start pouring in if I do it this way. So that's why I'm going above it, and I'm going to tunnel back down. And then the oxygen will rise up. This is kind of a downward slope, so to speak. So I can let the oxygen kind of come down. Well, the oxygen will rise up through here and fill this area, and the CO2 should be down here. And then, of course, it'll start rising up here and fill up this top part. And it'll be converted slowly over time. So we better get it started. We're going to want to be able to get across here eventually. I'm going to just go ahead and build a ladder up the other side. The ladder just takes some sandstone, which is not a big deal. Something in here's making polluted oxygen. This gas was chlorine or something, I'd be much more careful about it, but CO2 can be converted pretty easily. There's a lot of stuff over here too. copper, which I'd eventually like to mine. Just have to watch out for that sand, it will collapse down. So we are going to dig over a little bit. We're going to have to fill this gap up here because we can't have that. Pretty happy about that rock. All of our storage bins are pretty full. We're getting some achievements. I'm not really watching them. Pay the bills. Use a duplicate skill to buy out an entire branch of the skill tree. Oh, did we? Later, our biggest problem is going to be water. We've only got this water right here that's safe. I'm not sure. This one looks safe. It's touching this slime that's got a lot of germs on it. But it seems like it's not infected at the moment. But if we start messing with it, I don't know what's going to happen here. You can see the germs are here. There's a lot of germs. We can... Got a lot of germs in this too. I wonder if we can sterilize it? No, it's probably inside it. Something in there has a lot of germs. And that slime lung, I'm not sure what to do about that yet. They're holding their breath in here, and that's okay. Back out and get some oxygen. The oxygen will rise way up here, I think. Oh, there's the airlock there. And he's just over here trying to get air. Up here, there's just nothing really breathable up here. A little bit of oxygen, but it's at such low quantity. It'll rise up through this shaft. And once it gets up in here, it'll eventually fill up this area here. Because we'll drop a ladder down into this here. CO2 pressure is pretty high, so it should push itself up in. Got the research complete. We were researching the fire pole, so we can do fire poles now. And the fire pole uses copper, so we want to be a little bit careful about that. I think we can drop a fire pole right down here. We need to deconstruct this middle part right here. Remove all that. Of course, I might take the wire out too, which is kind of bad. This is getting some oxygen in here pretty well. Doesn't like the smell. Well, don't breathe in there. Moving our shine bug over here would be kind of beneficial a little bit, but I think it's not a big deal. We're just letting him float around and just be happy wherever he wants to be. Because he's hungry, wild, and he's happy, so... Food's a little bit low. We're going to need to make a few more mush bars here. We'll make 10 more. Oh, we got a shine bug egg there. We don't want to pick up the critter eggs, we just let them hatch. Those bristle blossoms aren't growing here. There's really no reason just to let them stay. We can uproot them and maybe use them. Yeah, we lost our battery there. Or our power connection between them. See, we lost that. Have to rebuild it. That'll help them get up and down a little bit faster. Over here, I probably want to do the same thing. At least right here, so that they could go get a bunch of copper. We're going to go ahead and do that. We'll sink it down that far. Why not? See the carbon dioxide filled up in here. Now we just need an terrarium here. We'll put one. I think probably one is enough. Yeah, there's quite a bit of CO2 in here, though. Let's get 2 of them. And then we want the gas to kind of come down. It's going to kind of collect. I'm going to slide down this way. I'm going to collect down here in this level. I'm going to clear this out so that it's a little bit more flat. And we'll dig this out too. We do want to harvest these muck roots. And dig this out so that it will continue to kind of roll down this hill here. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel these builds here. And the reason is, let's drop this down just a little bit more. Food sorters. Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I want the gas to keep falling down slightly. Yeah, you guys need oxygen, don't? They ran up here to get oxygen. Oh, he's got some food poisoning. Probably something he ate. Oh, yeah, we've got to move this. We're going to deconstruct this. somebody with dirty hands is making food, that's a bad thing. Got plenty of mealwood going. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one. So that we can run across here a little faster. Alright. What we need is some plumbing here. Utilities. Heat dispersal. Oh, yeah, they can disperse heat a little bit better. Need a wash basin. Put it right here. And then we could do our food on the other side of it. And then we'll do a micro masher right there. And probably a grill. We need electric grill eventually here. We can connect those. Got a lot of people grinding on these different electrical devices, including a light, a couple research stations, some oxygen diffusers. Make forever meat lice loaves, and we're gonna make 10 mush bars. One of our duplicants leveled up here, and it is Abe. And Abe is our resident excavator. So we're going to let him dig. He does like carrying as well. Let's go ahead and let him dig so he can dig even harder materials. And we'll level up his hat there. Super hard digger. Yeah, mush fry here. We take the mush bars and turn them into mush fries, which are better calories, so we're going to do that forever. As long as we have mush bars, we're going to make mush fries. And then the meal lice here gives 1,800 calories. It's a grizzly quality, which means -1 to the morale. The lice loaf is a little bit lower and just terrible quality, so it's not quite as bad, the lice loaf, as the pickled one. It says preserved forever, so this is actually better for us to do. We're going to go ahead and do that one forever. And we're going to stop the lice loaves because I think they will go bad over time. He's going to start loading up the electric grill, and it will be better calories and a little bit better taste too as we fry it up. Frying some dirt. Fry anything, it tastes better, right? Let's get these three things here. Lower the ladder down one more. And we're going to want to put a couple of these algae terrariums here. Attribute increase. Okay, so our research is not selected. We better start thinking about that. I let these guys work a little bit before we go on to the next research. Let's see. We are going to need combustion eventually. We'll go ahead and just let them do that for now. Just to catch up on our other research there. Probably gonna dig over here as well and make a little mess hall pretty soon. You can see the algae down here. We're just working away. some polluted oxygen. We'll have to get some scrubbers or something for that. Now we're out of power, so we may need to build another generator. Ate something. They poop out coal, and we're going to need coal later. So I don't mind if they eat a little bit here and there. There, see, drop some coal. Later we can actually gather those guys up and feed them. I want to get this thing running up here, so let's kick the priority up just a little bit. Let's see what this stuff is. Alright, terrariums are going to be underway pretty soon, as soon as they stock them with some algae and some water. We are terraforming a little bit this gas, making it more accessible. There it goes. And now it's starting to release oxygen. We can see it. The oxygen will bubble up here. It'll actually get caught up here quite a bit, but hopefully it'll get up here first and fill this room so they can come back in and breathe. It'll slowly rise up. Fill this upper chamber, come down here. Eventually gather that natural gas up. If we do it right, we can try to collect the natural gas into a level and filter it and pump it into some container. Got a skill point there. Right, we've got a couple people with skill points. So here we can do cooking. She likes cooking. She is our cook. She's got 3 cuisine. She's also got good strength too. So that's kind of good. Let's just go ahead and run her up cooking, so she's our cook. Give her grilling 2 hat there. And Lyra, which is our researcher, she's gonna get geographical analysis. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Bump up her advanced research. She likes doing it. That's her big thing. We're not gonna stop her. Happy about that. Our water supply is Oh, 1/3 gone. We do need to mine some more copper just to be safe. Have a bunch of it. We use it for a lot of stuff. So grinding out those mush bars. Okay, so now the lice is coming online here. That mealwood. And they'll harvest those. And then we'll have a bunch of lice to use for some pickled lice. Another skill point gained from our duplicate here. Mmmm. Mmmm was running down the construction tree. So no reason not to do improved construction, I think. We don't need digging. We do need a agricultural farmer, but we don't have that quite yet because we are farming. Mmmm is interested in husbandry, so I think we could actually go that route. So let's go ahead and do farming, and then Mmmm could do some farming as well. Let's check the priorities there, make sure that Mmmm is on farming duties. Not really. So we're going to kick that up because she is pretty good at it. Researching, we'll put her back down to regular. And ranching, yeah, she's going to like that. We're going to do that too. So she's mostly tidying, building. I don't think she's to tidy. Well, she's strong. Tidying is like a never-ending process too. So she's always going to have that to do. So we'll go ahead and knock that back down, even though she's good at it. Supplying is good. Storing is okay too. There's not a whole lot of storing to do right now. Supplying is kind of important. Make sure stuff's supplied. So she's going to be building as the highest priority, but she's also going to be doing farming and stuff because we do need someone to farm. Looks like Abe's handing out some dirt. Actually, Mmmm might be our only farmer. Let's see how close she is to doing this with the errands here. Yeah, we got some other people coming in there. As long as somebody's doing it. Until we get a dedicated farmer. Some more research here. We've got the jumbo battery and the wire bridge and the coal generator and wood burner. So here we're going to get our lice. We get our first real food, pickled mealworms or lice burgers or whatever you want to call them. All right. The first harvest is coming in. Looks like Abe's washing his hands. Put it on that. I think the electric grill is a little bit higher priority than the microbe musher. So we're going to drop the microbe musher down to 4. And we're going to make sure that we can endlessly make these bars. Because we don't want to keep making these mush bars unless we don't have something to do here. There we go. Now Camille's going to be cooking. Okay, let's see what we got for research before we call this an end. And maybe some decor. Colony development, liquids. We're gonna have to deal with that soon too. Decor. Have a little bit there. Let's see. We want to get the mess hall going, so I think maybe we should go back up there. I did. Oh, we do have the mess hall ready to go. Okay. Yeah, let's get the plumbing going. So that we can get some gases moving around a little bit. We need, because we are getting a little bit of natural gas. There, she's making the mush fry right there. Yeah, see? Fry some dirt. You'll feel good about it. Alright. Okay, so he's talking about mealworms too. See, they're excited about that. Wouldn't you be if you've been just eating fried dirt? Well, you just been eating mush dirt. And now you actually get fried dirt, but actually, hey, now you got a little bit of protein to go with all that. Some mealworms. Or lice burgers. We're gonna call them pickled lice burgers for now. All right. Thanks for joining, you guys. Have a great day. In the next episode, we're going to keep developing our colony. We're probably going to build a mess hall and go definitely mining some of this copper to get that stored up. We're going to build maybe another copper bin and see what we can get for that. Open up a lot of space for us to use. And we're going to let this continue to fix all the air here. You see it is changing, and that is a good thing. Eventually we'll open this all up. All right, take care. See you in the next episode.